Bob Wells starts a new channel. Sarasota Tim switches his entire outlook. And Living Free Mike and Camera Van Kevin actually made a funny video. All right, what's up, everyone? How are you all doing today? That's right. I'm inside the studio today. Thought I'd be a little multifaceted because I wouldn't want those, one-dimensional people that call me one-dimensional. I wouldn't want them to get all stuck up on that. So I thought I'd be a little multi-dimensional today. And I'd bring it inside for a little bit of this and that about the goings on the YouTubes. So let's start out with the Bob. That's right, our favorite nomad guru, our desert messiah, has started another channel. He is now not only the king of the nomads, but he is a spiritual advisor and a philosopher as well.
I want to present to you a smorgasbord, a la carte, of all the world's wisdom and teaching in the area of spirituality, in the area of psychology, of anthropology, philosophy. Just if it has to do with becoming your very best self, living your very highest quality of life, I want to find that and present it to you.
Bob's going to do it. Bob's going to take care of all your needs, not just your nomadic ones, all of your needs. That's right. I guess he sucked up all the nomads and the wheeled wonders that he possibly can. Now he is outreaching. That's right. He is stretching out. He is expanding his horizons, and he is looking to increase his flock. That's right. Our little cult leader, Bob. That's right. The man with riches beyond compare.
I make an amazing amount of money from YouTube.
more than 75,000. I take it.
An amazing amount of money. You wouldn't. Yeah. I wouldn't believe it.
He's got another channel, which I'm sure is going to turn into another money grab for the Bob. Hey, good on him. Good on him. He is getting up there, and we don't know how long Bob has left to live. So suck it on up there, Bobo. There you go, buddy. There you go. But yeah, I just think it's funny that Bob is now, he's reaching out. You nomads, I don't think you're providing enough. I think he found out and he realizes that you guys ain't got no money and no resources, and you ain't helping shit. Now, speaking of nomads, sharing the journey. That's right. They made a pretty good video. I was checking it out, and yeah, it's pretty much it right down to it. I mean, it tells it like it is. Junk you don't need. That's right. They've been watching all these nomads putting out all these, you got to get this, go out and buy this, and go about, getting all sucked in with all the promotional ads and getting paid money to promote a bunch of shit that you really don't need. Well, they're going to tell you just the way it really, really, truly is. There's a whole bunch of junk you just don't need. So knock it off.
Gadgets. So on the counter, we used to have a coffee pot. We had a induction cooktop. We had a toaster oven. We had an air fryer, and we had our Berkey.
That's a lot of shit.
There was no room for anything. All that stuff has to go somewhere, and we didn't have anywhere to put it. So on our countertop right now, you see a coffee pot and our Berkey water filter.
There you go. And he said, hey, why you need all that stuff? They got the little microwave, which is probably an induction heater too. They got a stove and everything. They don't need all that damn shit. Plus, when you're out camping, don't you cook outside? They got a little Blackstone griddle. So yeah, you don't need all that crap. So pretty good video. Go over and check those guys out at Sharing the Journey. All right, let's move on to Living Free Mike, or as I guess he is now known as Cheap Off-Grid Living Mike. He is with Kevin, Camper Van Kevin. The two met up for lunch, and actually, I was impressed. Very, very impressed. Now, don't get all excited. No. I still think Kevin's an arrogant prick, and Mike's kind of a doofus. But, however, this video they put together was very well done. See, this is the kind of stuff I like. It's they put in time, they put in some thought, and they actually made a video. It was pretty funny. It was the two sitting down and their thoughts as they're sitting across the table from one another. And again, I have to give them props. I gotta give respect where respect is due.
At this point, I'm fully aware of my surroundings, and I just know that that check is going to be coming around that corner any second. Yeah. And I know that I'm going to be taking that check. Kevin is getting up. He probably has to go around the corner and think about getting his 6th or even 7th mini home on his property. He will come back and pretend like he wasn't around the corner thinking about getting a 6th or 7th or 20th mini home on.
But it's good stuff. It's kind of like that. Most of the video at the end, it's a little bit of other stuff. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I have to, again, give props where props are due. Yeah, it's a little thing because Kevin went over and helped Mike out and did some things and saw the property and helped him do some stuff. So Mike was planning on picking up the tab, as payment for Kevin helping out. And yeah, but it's stuff like that, and Kevin's in thought, and he's saying stuff, and yeah, it's pretty good stuff. It's actually worth a watch. I truly enjoyed it. Very good work. Way to go, fellas. It was actually pretty damn good. All right, so it's been a while, so I went over and took a peek over there at good old Timmy, and I had to watch one of his videos. It was a short one. I picked one that wasn't too awfully long and kind of scrubbed through it. But yeah, I found it to be quite interesting because apparently, this is day 2 of carnivore. And Timmy's feeling real good.
Left the stable and I'm on my way. And that's how I feel today. It's day 2. Number 1 day is over. I went through it. I thought about it. I did it. And now it's just repeating. And each day after that becomes another stepping stone to achieve your goal and to achieve.
Okay. Now, so today I watched a video and he's on day 2. Now, 4 months ago, that's right, 4 months ago, he was almost in it for 30 days.
I'm about 3 or 4 days at the most short of my first 30 days of the carnivore diet. And I am no longer concerned about weight loss, as I guess it's happening because I'm losing inches because my belt is on the last loop.
So, Tim is on day 2, but 4 months ago, he was on day 30. What happened, Tim? Does Tim even know what he says? Does Tim even remember what he does? Does Tim put out so many videos and just run his mouth so damn much that he doesn't even have a clue of the shit that he puts out and the stuff that he says to people? And again, way back then, the 4 months ago, when he was supposedly just a couple days short of 30 days on carnivore, he's full of shit. He wasn't on carnivore then. He was on carnivore for 15 seconds. And then he was eating pasta and cupcakes and all kinds of other bullshit. And then he got back onto it for another half a minute. And then it was his birthday. So he's going to eat some more pasta and some cake and some... He wasn't on carnivore for 30 days, not even close. And if all his little fools think that now that he's on day 2, that he's going to stick to it this time, he's not. He's not going to, he can't stick to shit. Carnivore. He's going to stick to the carnivore diet. And anyway, the carnivore diet. He was supposed to be on this Mediterranean diet because the doctor told him all this, and he was up there on Bendover Park in the tower talking all, oh yeah, I'm doing this. This is what I'm going to do. And yeah, and I got this number and then. What does this guy even know what he says? Does he even have a clue? And just 3 days ago, that's right, 3 simple days ago, Tim was at the cardiologist. His, what does he say? 1,577,000 score is what, yeah, that's what he says. We know how Tim is with numbers. But yeah, that score doesn't mean anything. So they said, hey, Tim, go take this test. We bought this big machine. Somebody built this big machine. Go climb in this machine. Some tech's going to sit there and you're going to go through it. And then it's going to spit out some numbers. And then you're going to go back and they're going to look at this and they're going to go, that doesn't mean anything. So they just wasted your time. They wasted the man who made this machine's time. They wasted the technician's time. Well, I guess not, because they're all getting paid. But they wasted everybody's time because they sent you for a test that means absolutely zero. So you come back and say, I have 9,463,782 score of calcium, but that doesn't mean anything because everyone's just wasting my time sending me to get this test. But the doctor, now look, he put me on a statin. And I might have to get a stent and I might have to do that. But no. The doctor dismissed all those myths. He told me all about what you morons on the internet are saying about statins. He set me straight.
He said, get your ass back on that statin because that extends life. People without statin years ago, life expectancy was here. With statins, you go way up. Also, diets. If you have a cholesterol of 248 and you eat lettuce the rest of your life, that affects like 4%. Or I can't remember everything he said, but I'm trying to make a video here.
I'm listening.
If you were to do a certain diet.
Yeah, Tim, a diet. Isn't that what you do? So that was 3 days ago. Now, today, I ain't taking no statin. My 1,577,000 score doesn't mean anything. I ain't taking no statin, and I'm on a diet. Now, you just heard me 3 days ago. The doctor said you need a statin. Don't listen to those people on the internet. And a diet here, statin here, it's going to lower the diet for the statin 104, but I'm not taking a statin, even though the doctor said 3 days ago, oh yeah, get your ass back on that statin. I ain't taking no statin. I'm going on a diet. So he tells us 3 days ago, oh yeah, I'm going to take that statin because the doctor said, and he said, look, a diet only does this much, but a statin does this much and everything. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then today, 3 days later, yeah, fuck a statin. I'm going to go on a diet. And yeah, he's not going to go on a diet. He might go on a diet, but he ain't staying on no damn diet. If you watch Tim for any amount of time, you know he can't stick to that diet. He'll be out there eating Krispy Kremes and going over to Raffaella for his favorite fucking pasta meal. Yeah, he ain't fooling no damn buddy. He might show you that he's cooking steak and eggs out on his grill, his 18th one, but he ain't sticking to shit. Because trust me, in a couple more days, he'll be telling you another big old fancy story.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.